Welcome to the Founders Music Lab. I'm here with my music guy, Steve Lehman.
Present.
And accounted for.
Another
guy who's accounting. Ed Denier, not Denier. Let's be clear about this.
The light came on when you said that.
Oh, you finally get it right.
How do you do
Denier.
that?
The coffee guy.
Hello.
Today is our year-end episode. This is where we are going to talk about where we started, what we've been through, where we are today, and where we hope to be in the next 6 months to a year.
Sure.
We, as always, fly by the seat of our pants.
It's within reason. Who's got the dingy?
That's my dingy. That's I customarily keep my phone on.
Oh, so today we're going topless.
Random. We're topless.
Sorry, wrong visual. We don't have headsets on.
Yes, and I didn't cut my hair either. So one of the things that we've tried to establish exactly who our target market is going to be. And when we started this out, to be honest, this started out as Canada Boosts. It was supposed to be a platform that promoted inventors, creators of products and things for Canadians. It was an uphill battle and something that on this present platform was going to require substantial funding and considerable risk. So we ended up pivoting. And at that time, and one of the reasons I started Canada Boost is because I had just had a retail product. I had just invented a product, over 5 years. Lost a lot of money at it and was crying the blues. And hooked up with my old buddy Steve, who at the time was crying the blues because he lost his music empire and something he had built over a long period of time, and all of a sudden was gone. So we got together. We've talked about this before, over a coffee, even though Steve doesn't drink coffee, and he still doesn't. We're working on it.
Not yet. They're blowing the coffee on me.
Ed's blowing coffee fumes on Steve right now.
No.
It doesn't seem to be working yet.
No.
But we joined forces more or less just to out of loneliness. I think we were just sitting at home, trying to figure out where we're going to with our life, and basically we were going through our own FML, F my life, fuck my life. And during those discussions, we started talking about the strengths that we both had and realizing that life wasn't over. We could rebuild. And it's something that I've done many times. Steve hasn't had to do as much.
No.
But it's something that I've certainly, I hate to say it, gotten used to it, gotten accustomed and understand that, it's never over. And during the whole 30 years of my attempts at it, I've had some major, major successes and major, major failures, and I've come out of both about the same. A little bit wiser.
A little bit less hair.
A little bit less hair. And during this time, we're meeting up with friends, and we're building this community. But the first guy that really we connected with was a fellow creator who is our coffee guy, Ed, here. And we really clicked.
Yeah.
We had the same ideas on life. We have the same commitment to our kids and our family and our community, and we help people. It's something that the three of us have always done, is help build other people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's
so,
vital.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But vital for us.
It was vital for us, and we were building each other up.
And not everyone understands or wants to partake in that, but
It's true.
that's why we hit it off, because we have that same mindset.
Yeah, many people would gladly walk away.
Good.
Yeah, good for them. They're not our people.
Right. I'm with you. I mean, in the end, you can't force others to be who they are either. So,
No.
So if they're like-minded and you click it off, like we've talked about this in many other shows, is that somewhere amongst the fog you detect those that are similar in mental capacity or mental wavelength. Maybe it's not even capacity; it's wavelength. And
It's
you
what's
find the
important to
wavelength
you.
that, and I'm like, wow, you're on that same ride that I am, wavelength wise. And so we're founders, creators, and
Risk takers.
yeah, and we have that. And it's a lot of want to live life, want to enjoy life, want to live in detail, but also celebrate it all. And so it's a little bit different than people that have the other, that we've always talked about this too, is the people that kind of have that set life and structure is what's required for them. And there's nothing wrong
That's their
with
life.
that.
That's
There's
good.
nothing
Yep.
wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with it.
It's just that we're on this wavelength, they're on another wavelength, and it's just two lights passing by in the night.
I do like to think, and I don't know if anybody, have you guys ever read Chris Lidd's?
I don't know how to read.
Oh, okay, that's right.
I think in grade 7 or something.
Yeah, it was one of those books they
Yeah.
made us read with Sophie Six Toes. Somebody's going to get that reference.
Not me.
But these were the people who lived on the fringes. They
Yeah,
they
yeah,
were the
yeah.
ones that weren't supposed to be part of the community. They didn't quite fit in.
The misfits, yeah.
We were the misfits, yeah. And
Always been a misfit. And
Yeah, I've always been a misfit. Steve's been a different type of misfit, but he's been one of those genius misfits that everybody looked at. He says, "Oh my God, he's too smart for me." And he's too musical, and he's too this, and he's too
Yeah,
that. I think people were jealous of your talent, but I think in some cases, we've discussed this before, you thought people were picking on you. And I talked to those people afterwards, and they were intimidated by you.
Yeah, I don't
Not
know
because
if
you're big and
I
strong.
believe that.
Hey, there's lots of ways to intimidate people.
There's lots of ways. So yeah, we were fringe people, and if you look through the past 24 episodes, you'll notice that pretty well every one of those people have been fringe people. They've created their own stories. They marched to their own drummers. They were in careers that were not very secure, but they did it out of a passion that came out of, strangely enough, music programs.
Yeah,
to
a lot of them did.
A lot of them did.
Yeah.
Not every one of them, but a lot of them did. Some sort of entertainment, some sort of performance.
Well, those are the things that gave them the confidence to apply their other ideas to, whatever they wanted to do.
Yeah, they learned early that you could suck and not die as a result.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
And you'd have another chance.
Yeah.
And the more chances you took, eventually you became the best.
Yeah. Well, just getting up on stage takes a lot of nerve
Huge.
to perform in front of people. And if you can do that, if you can get up and, sing and dance or play an instrument in front of however many people are in the audience, you can talk to, you can pitch your company to investors. You can, pursue whatever it is you're trying to pursue with that confidence that you're not going to, you're not going to die. And
Well, that's the same. That's the same with startups
yeah, absolutely.
and founders.
Yep.
A lot of the founders that I've known, and I still know, they failed many times, but they've also succeeded, and it hasn't stopped them from trying again. And it really is, it's what drives them. This is why we put founders, musicians together. It's because I've really recognized that. And Ed's cut from the same cloth. He's had a past that
Yeah, I don't have, like, business-wise, I don't have failures, but my failure was that I wasn't successful. So, and so you live in, it's not like there was a series of them, but it was a period of time that it took a long time to, gesticulate what a coffee company is supposed to be and then make it, financially viable. It took a long time.
And there's no safety net.
No, the safety net, but also refused to give up and refused to believe that I couldn't do it or that I would fail at it. I just couldn't succeed fast enough, and that was my failure for a long time. And I understand, but I've still been able to do it and build it the way I want it to be.
Yeah.
Without sacrificing, without having external input to tell me otherwise, without, this is, it breathes me in all areas, but we try to do the best we can with what we do. And it's, I'm not selling the common thing or that, that common thread. It's trying to be the best at what you can be at, the best you can be at what you do. And in this community, and in this community it has so many layers, and that's what allowed me to integrate into all of it, and what allowed me to find you guys. So like this big giant benefit that's not just monetary. It's building that seed of a thing. And when you guys came, going back to the initial, topic is when you came with the idea of what FML could be. I totally believe it. It's right for the demographic. It's right for the players, no pun intended, but it's right for the players as well. And it's something that all of us could, benefit to use, benefit to be a part of, and benefit to create. Because in the end, if we're not creating, then we're not doing what we're supposed to be doing, if that makes sense.
Well, and I think there's also people are seeking this sense of purpose.
Sure.
They're always driven and told they have to find a purpose. Well, the purpose doesn't have to be one thing. It can be a collection of things. The purpose can be being a good parent, being a good musician, being a good founder, being a good friend, being a community member.
It's funny because you said that. Sorry to interrupt, but you said that earlier. It's the age too that where you have to transition in your creation. You know what I mean? Because you said about parenting, and sure, a parent, you can be a great parent, and that's a very fulfilling thing until you can't parent anymore because they left.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
you try to parent.
Wait, don't go yet.
You've got a 14-year-old.
I'm not done.
Wait till you have a 35.
No, but you know what I mean? But it's not so much, well, I mean, it takes us that long as humans to get to that point in life where that happens, that you've lost that purpose, and it's finding a new purpose that fits with our modern community style. And so it resonates that's a good way to do it.
We've got, and it just happens we're all in that position now.
Right. Yeah. Well, and obviously that's why we come together, and that's why we think alike, because we're in that position. But like us, there's lots and lots of people out there, a lot of them that listen to this now and agree and are going, yeah, there is a missing space for. And it's not a bar. It's not a place to go drown your sorrows. It's a place to, present a very natural, a very healthy
Organic,
side
healthy.
of people in a creative place and a creative environment. Like, that's really positive.
I think something that we all have in common is that, I know it's true for me, is I very much like providing opportunities for other people to be able to create when they wouldn't be able to before, and to provide experiences that they would have never had, and that kind of thing. So we're sitting here designing our space, and I'm like, well, I think you said we need to have a chalkboard, and I said, well, what we could even have like a little guitar amp in the booth if people wanted to bring a guitar, if they want to hash out. You could literally book a booth and write songs there, or work on whatever your startup is, because we want to provide the tools for people to come to the space, to leave the space having progressed down their road a little bit. It's not just
There's opportunities to learn.
Yeah, absolutely.
Learn from each other.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I was talking to a gent at a Christmas party on Saturday.
You go to a lot of Christmas parties.
I know I do. I'm lucky.
You're socially engaged, man.
I get around. Well, it's free booze.
I'm just shaking my head.
I'm so Irish. But I was telling him about it. He's a neighbor. Didn't know what I did. Never knew what he did.
Oh, jeez.
It turns out he's been in the tech industry. He worked with Jackie.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
He knows a lot of the people I know. And he loves music. He's getting into composition. Wants to learn more about it. I said, I got the guy for you.
Nice.
This would be something. Then I was telling him about we're fundraising. He says, well, I made money. I want to invest. He loved what it, and we weren't drunk
awesome.
yet. Seriously.
Wow.
This was the beginning of the party.
Wow.
Cool.
And then I got an email from the next day.
Fantastic.
I've been getting stuff like that for it seems more so in the last as the podcast has come out and become a little more popular, and we're seeing it getting listened to more and more every week. People are coming out of the woodwork saying, I want to be a part of this.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Absolutely.
I've founded so many companies, and it's taken such a long time to get to that sort of that
Where people want to be involved.
that PM that product market fit. Where do we fit in? Is it just us because we're like three lonely guys that can't make friends anywhere else, or are other people feeling the same challenges that they want to be around people again? They want to do something that's meaningful, learn, progress.
I think it's definitely the former.
What's that?
Just three lonely guys.
Yeah, we could be three lonely guys.
We get this space and it's just the three of us and nobody comes.
And thank God Tina listens.
Yeah. Thanks, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Yeah. That's not your mom. That's my mom.
I know.
She's all our mom.
She's all
I
our
don't
moms
have one
today.
anymore,
Yeah, I
so
don't have one anymore either.
I can borrow
so-
yours.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Mom. You have new children.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
It is exciting
We
to-
are orphans, right? Both of us.
We're orphans.
You guys
yeah.
are now, yeah. But no, it's exciting for me when people hear our idea and then are very excited and come back to us with, I definitely need to be part of this, and I'm so excited. When can we start?
Yeah.
That's happened
That's
so many
the frustrating
times.
part. It's like,
Yeah.
when can we start?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay, patience.
but we
Do you
have to
own
do
a-
it right.
Do you
We
own
have
a
to do it
giant
right.
building that we can inhabit
Yeah,
now and not pay for it?
Yeah.
Because we can start right now.
but I think we're all very careful about making sure when we do it, we're going to do it properly.
Right.
Absolutely.
Well, with the right investors.
Yep.
with
Yeah,
the right,
investors and the right
we-
plan and
And we talked about, we tried to do these things just off the cuff. Like all of our podcasts we don't prepare for them. We just want to learn from other people, and the more we try to force it, the worse it's going to get. So even as we develop this, we don't want to force our opinions or our ideas on it right away. We have our own ideas, and as we've gone along in the last 6 months, we've come to realize, this is how we can package this. This is how we can make it attractive, how we can make it safe, how we can make it valuable. Mm-hmm. These are the things that we're trying to nail down as we put things together. In the meantime, I've got about 5 people who've already said they want to put money in. Our goal ultimately, and I've never said this out to the mass public, but we've talked about it. Ideally, I'd like to get 15 co-founders. They will be the founders in the Founders Music Lab. Mm-hmm. They have to have a drive for community, mm-hmm. a drive for music, drive for creation.
Does listening count? Because
listening counts.
I might get kicked out of this thing.
No.
sorry, buddy. It's been a fun ride, but if you can't play 9 scales on your guitar, you're out.
I can't play one.
And I play the guitar. I play one. See,
I can play near the guitar. I can carry a guitar on my back when I play golf.
hey, every musician needs a good roadie.
That's true.
And that's the thing. You don't need to be a musician. One of the things that really helped me in my down periods is when I was involved with choirs. I became a choir director not because I had any more musical talent than anybody else. It's because I was willing to come in a half an hour earlier with the key. Yeah. That's how I became the director.
Helps, yeah.
I just also happen to be a good community guy.
Well, and also, I mean, about musicians, and not being a musician, they need one specific thing, and it's an audio file. So I can listen.
Yeah, that's right.
Gotta have somebody to listen.
Because if I'm not here, then it's not worth doing what you're doing either. So,
and you're going to join in. You're going to be singing along. I know you are, because in these choirs, we brought in so many people that had never sung before. Yeah. And we had the patience, and we wanted everybody to feel what it was like to be in these choirs.
See, I don't have a desire to sing, or
no, you don't have to have a desire, but once you do it,
I want one of those little sticks and stand in front of everybody and just wave at them, and that's where I would be happy conducting.
You would be a conductor. All right.
I don't understand what they do. I've seen it a million times, but I would do that. Just the stick.
And here's the thing. If anybody else wants to come with their stick, come along.
Hey, I saw a thing the other day with Marshawn Lynch leading leading an orchestra, and it was just what I'm describing. It's just the stick. It was amazing.
Kind of like the Mr. Bean one.
Sure, I didn't see that one, but I don't know if you know Marshawn Lynch is this beast of a man that's gruff and.
Yeah.
Wait
tough.
a minute. Steve's saying, yeah.
Is he a sports guy? I thought he was an actor.
No.
No.
Well, he's an actor now, maybe. Yeah.
Oh.
So he was but he's like a. Yeah.
Okay.
He was on
running back for the Raiders, and the Raiders was like was it the Raiders? Yeah.
No.
Lynch, no, Seahawks.
Seahawks.
Sorry, Seattle Seahawks. Yeah.
Ravens too, wasn't he?
And maybe
I don't know. Oh, should we? This is recorded.
Yeah.
People are gonna check.
Yeah, they're gonna check.
Oh, you dumbass.
Sorry. But I did see him conducting, and it was on the.
He was also
show
on the Smartless Guys.
It was amazing.
Television show. Remember that?
Yeah, he was on the movie Bottoms. That's how I know him.
Oh, so he's an actor now too.
He is
All
an
right.
actor now. This is
Good job, Marshawn.
He's got a whole TV series coming up and another movie, and
Did you know Lynch was that famous? No.
that's the only way I've heard of that guy.
He's a
I
beast.
didn't know he was
but
a sports
anyway,
guy.
that's the only
And
way.
he's a musician apparently with a stick.
What's your job? I'm a
baseball
musician
bat
with a stick.
I lead.
I have some
baseball bat.
I have some music sticks at home.
Yeah, we'll let you.
That
play
would be
with it.
such a fun job, though. I
Well, there
honestly
you go. You can
believe.
come out and try.
Okay, add that to the list. Conducting classes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
At least once.
sure.
Sorry to digress. Where were we?
Oh, I don't know.
We were building our place where people can come and learn stuff and meet new people, and you don't have to be a musician, but
Okay.
we're
Yeah.
going to
So
drag
the-
you into it.
the who,
Maybe you'll
the
be part of the
why.
guitar club.
So you could be listening the audio file.
I can tighten strings, or I could
Yeah.
probably do that kind of thing. I could,
Sure.
shit breaks, and I can fix everything. So
coffee.
Sure.
coffee too.
Yeah,
I
because
fit-
we're gonna have coffee there
most
and
definitely.
beer.
Great coffee. You're going to make us
I
our
just
own
think
blend.
everything around there will break because people use it,
Yeah,
and I'm good at fixing it.
so I've heard.
But it's not the norm. Like it's not, what other people don't know how to fix. That's the few things that I know how.
Yeah,
That's,
Well,
that's
uncanny.
great. I'll
Yeah.
fix all the music stuff, and you can fix the toilet.
No, not toilets. More like your stands,
Sure.
these high stands that are very silent. Once you put them on the table, they don't make any
my
noise.
gosh.
Oh, that's another one of you had to be here before the podcast started. Thanks. Yeah, it's
Okay.
That's so.
So we started with where we started, and then
We brought the guests
Ed in,
in.
and then we
Yeah.
ran into somebody. We had a great long conversation with Ed, and then we brought
Noel.
Then we started with Noel.
Noel was the one
the
that taught us that,
inaugural
wow, we can
third
actually
party.
have fun doing this.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. Well, just listening to him.
Right, and
It was
hearing
just-
his story and finding our cadence, and like at first we were kind of gruff, but we're getting a little bit better at the sequencing of the voices, of the interactions, of the listening and guiding people,
Yeah.
kind of to a point where they just have a comfort to talk. You know, that's really all we're doing is those two questions that we typically ask, and maybe we change the format, maybe we keep it, but it frees up, you know, the anxiety of someone that's sitting there going, what are they going to ask me? And where it just turns into a conversation. And that's usually when...
But usually it's a conversation about them.
True.
And they're their own favorite subject.
But they're speaking in whatever tangent they want about themselves, but we just help place them
they feel comfortable
in that
here.
mindset of I can just talk about my parents and how we were brought up or where we lived, and it's not like we're asking like anything.
I really think it has a lot to do with the type of people we get in too.
Oh, of course,
because they are all sort of the fringe. Sophie Six Toes.
Those people have.
I don't know if they want to be referred to as Sophie Six Toes, but
they need to have a percentage of being able to talk about themselves, like a percentage of self-promotion.
Well, if not, they'd say no.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, but it's funny. I've only had one no so far.
Founders do that, right? You have an idea and you have to sell people.
So that means you know who you're asking that will most likely participate. That's great.
Well, it's also knowing the type of people that would fit in our community too. Because all of these people that I've known, I haven't known all of them. Steve's known some.
Yeah.
You've known some.
I barely know 2 or 3.
Yeah.
But you know them now.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I can't remember their names, but I know them because I'm not good with names.
Yeah, that's all right.
But I never forget a face and I never forget a conversation. And they were all amazing, you know, journeys that they took us down. And so I want to continue growing this thing and bringing more people that want to discuss more topic about whatever, so we can learn, we can know who our neighbors are, we can know who our friends are, we can know what makes people, you know, what makes them jive, what makes them go forward, and the ones that fit come join the herd because we're more powerful as a whole.
And traditionally, it's an industry where you're all alone for the most part.
Yeah.
You're developing your own sense of your own artistry. You're doing your own music programs or your own music. You're doing your own software. You're doing your own solving your own problems, but you're generally doing it in isolation.
Especially these days.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, working from home.
Well, and even some of the people like Angie that we talked to, their role is very public, and the isolation is not so much physical isolation; it's mental isolation of the person who they really are versus the person that everyone else knows them to be.
Right,
and that's a huge form of loneliness that we don't really talk about.
What's the striving to find out who you are? I mean, I think that's the biggest challenge in life. Is finding out who you actually are.
True.
Not who somebody told you needed to be. A religion didn't tell you to be this. A parent didn't tell you to be this. A teacher didn't tell you to be this. Our struggle really is to break free from all that and understand what really brings you joy in life. How can you be valuable in a community, in a social, because we're all social beings. We all need connection. How do we establish that connection and find those relationships that help build us and make us stronger, not the other way around?
Yeah.
We will be doing that at our place, obviously.
Yes.
People will just low barrier to entry.
Yep.
We'll have, it'll be like a no stress situation, different levels of for your level of comfort. I'm not comfortable doing this. Well, then you don't have to do that, but you can still come and be part of what we're doing and meet the people and be part of the community, and then your skill will grow from doing.
Right.
It's a place for doing things.
Yeah. And I've had so many friends who are in their own little bands in their basements or trying to figure out when they can get together. Yep. Some are even renting out some places just to practice. But it's hit and miss whether they can get these places. The sound is terrible. Or timing is off. We want to. The thing that I think is most important about all of this is that there will be a space.
Yeah.
That
a creative space.
It's a creative space,
and that's the attraction. Is that it's creative. It's
inviting.
It's inviting. It's creative. It's
And it will have food and drink. And that's where you socialize. And I think that is the piece that separates what we're doing from a lot of other things. Because if you think of, if you go to a place for music lessons, you're not going to hang out afterwards in that place. They want you out. So that
and if
the
you go
next
for
people
music
can come in.
lessons, if you're going to be involved in any performance, it's usually in some other church somewhere or it's never really at that where you've been taking lessons.
Yeah. And people in classes and groups, they meet each other and then you shuffle them out. And then there's that extra step of, do you guys want to go out and hang out afterwards?
Yeah.
But if you're already there,
right,
you're already in the space, let's hang out. Let's go over to this section.
So when you
over
get
here.
there, you're hanging out. It's not, let's go hang out somewhere else. You're already hanging out, and then there's other things that you get to do.
Yeah.
And people walking in.
Yeah.
New people.
Yeah.
And it just becomes this growing community. It is very reminiscent of the BBC, the Before Breakfast Club at the gym that I used to belong to.
Yeah.
Started out with just 2 guys, and then 3 guys, like us. And then at 75 people.
75.
And they just got together for breakfast this morning still.
What?
They're still doing this BBC.
Wow.
I missed it, even though I started.
Yeah.
But the thing was,
Says a lot.
it was, we talked about guardrails before.
We're back to that?
We're back to that.
I thought they fell away a while back.
No,
We're just going down the hill now.
One of us tries to keep us on track. But we talked about guardrails before this episode and the value in having some guardrails in place. One of the things that was very important at the BBC was that there was mutual respect for each other. That it was supportive of each other. If you had never run before and someone wanted to learn how to run, you would go at their pace. You would help build them up. We had one guy who was 60 years old when he started. I think by 65 he was running the Boston Marathon. Had never run before that.
Wow.
We had people in weight training classes doing weights that no one would have thought they'd be able to do. Spin classes, biking, you name it. We were doing it all together collectively, and you didn't have to stick with.
Did you guys have jobs then?
Yeah, but it was before breakfast. That's why we had to be there at 5:30 in the morning. This is something we're not going to do at this place.
Sorry, we're closed
I'm
at
done with
5:30 a.m.
Well, I'm an early riser. I might be there.
Yeah, okay. Well, you can open the door and clean the washrooms.
Get some coffee made and
Get the coffee
Fix some
made.
stuff.
Yeah.
Crank some tunes while no one's around.
Yeah, but it's that community, and this started in 1999, this BBC thing, and it's still the vibrance of it.
That seems like yesterday.
Even though the club shut down.
Yeah.
The club shut down, and
People stay in touch.
the club shut down, then burned down.
then burned down. It's resurrected again, and it's now an elitist club. So there's a huge barrier to entry.
Yeah.
You're not going to get that community there. You're going to get a community. It'll just be more of an elitist community, and that's certainly not what we're about.
No.
And even to put it in perspective, there are going to be incredible musicians and bands that may want to come in, but we're not going to be their go-to place. Well, they may want to use the facility, but
Yeah.
I it's the attraction to me for someone like that. It wouldn't even be the venue. They're just going there to hang out when they're going to go play at the other venue. Like this is the place where they go when they want to just converse and not be a musician, not be the actor that's on stage, but the person that's actually doing the work. And they want to talk to other people that are doing the work, and whether it's their work or other work of that same creative nature, they just want to be around that.
I hear, especially in Toronto, there are small bars that some of these high-end musicians choose to go to because it is not high profile. They're going to meet up with other musicians. They're going to learn
and
from
these
from
giants of industry that you're talking about, of these giant bands. They're just humans like us.
Yeah.
And they want to have conversations not as that, persona on the placard. They just want to talk.
Yeah.
And they want to, learn just like we do. It's just that they have this persona that made them, who everyone thinks they are.
And it makes it a barrier for them to have real relationships.
Yeah.
But if someone can come in who has that, and they come in on a regular basis, people come to learn that they're just like you and I.
Yeah. Well, it's in every interview we've had so far. We've had these great people that have done great things, and when they sit down at the table, it's this conversation. They're human, and they just want to talk like we do.
Yeah,
and it's amazing. And so it's having that interaction exist in our day-to-day environment because we construct, the habitat for it. It sounds wonderful, doesn't it?
Yeah, and I think that's a good way to put it, as a habitat. In terms of competition, who we're competing against, we're not. Like we've got.
I agree.
Most
It's a novel enough concept, and when you think about it, totally makes sense. So, but I don't know of any other place that like what we're imagining. But I don't get out much either, so I can't.
I think a lot of the broad decisions that we're making are also designed not to compete, but to complement.
Right.
That's going to be really important for us.
It is important because when I start talking about it, it's, you're going to be a venue.
Kind of.
But
yeah,
we're not going to be a venue. We're going to have a venue.
We're going to have a venue.
That's more the term.
Yeah.
And when someone says, "Oh, you're going to," no, we're just going to have one.
Yeah.
And we're not going to be a restaurant. We're going to have one.
Yeah.
And we're not going to be
Music school
a
or
music
recording
school,
studio.
but we have that too. We're
Yeah.
not going to have a podcast studio, but we have that too.
Yeah.
Those are assets that we have. But what we're creating is a forum, a crucible for them to be used for other things, which is a completely novel idea, as is the way I see it.
Yeah. But when you're dealing with something innovative, and that's been I've been doing this since 1991, creating something, the first go-to is people need to pigeonhole you.
Sure.
When they first hear
Well, they have to,
the
they
name,
have to identify.
they need to understand right away. And when you're doing something that's totally different, it takes a lot of conversation and a lot of podcast.
But I don't know if I look at it differently, because I envision this thing that we've talked about so much, and I don't think that anybody, from the moment they walk in that very first time to this venue that we end up creating, there's no more conversation that needs to be had with that person if they identify, because they're going to feel it. It's like that kind of thing that you create that once you walk in, it's no more podcast that they have to listen to do that. They just want to be a part of it.
Right.
And so you create that experience. The experience is so much more powerful once it happens.
Right.
And we have to continue to sell the vision of where it is that, or how this is going to take place and what it's going to look like, so that people can feel that when they do.
Yeah. When I joined the Philharmonic, somebody asked me to join because I had just lost my business. I said, I just lost my business. I no longer had a choir. And they said, well, why don't you come out and try out? No interest in the music that the Philharmonic did. No experience with it. But I thought,
Give it a try.
Give it a try.
Yeah.
And I did. And what I got out of it wasn't what I was looking for. What I got out of it was the experience.
Yeah.
I didn't know I was going to get the experience that I got. I did get a better appreciation for different musicians and music styles and the classics. I was hugely intimidated by the PhDs in this 130 member choir, people who've been singing their whole lives, who have mastered the piano and 10 different other instruments. Here I am with 9 guitar chords and and I played in a church choir. It was very intimidating. But once we got in there, they didn't care about where I came from or my experiences. They cared that I tried.
Yeah, you show up and do your best.
Yeah, and they would help me along the way. But when you finally had that performance that you'd been working at every week for the last 3 months, and then you're in the center in the square, and you're on stage and you're singing as one with 130 people, that is an experience that blew me away. Never knew I was ever going to get.
Right.
This is something that I think that we're going to be able to deliver with this. We'll have choirs like this.
Yep.
They won't be 130, nor will they probably be the PhDs and the mind
never
you.
know.
Hey, I never
they're
know. I've
welcome.
been talking to a bunch.
Yeah.
Barry Daniels. Barry Daniels was much like myself too, and he ended up. I didn't know. In fact, I thought he had a lot more depth and musical training than what he led on. I think he actually had more, but he was pretty humble.
Yeah, I think he does too. You can just kind of tell. I just made these charts. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a pretty deep skill that you have there, buddy. Yeah.
Well, that's the other thing I found out with all these guests that we've had is that they've all been very humble and never took what they had for granted and never thought that they were any better than anybody else. But yeah, that experience, I just hope it's something that we help deliver, even in small bands. If guys want to come and join up with a drummer, with a bassist, with a keyboardist, with a singer, and try to form something themselves, try to write their own music. Yeah. There's going to be an experience out of that as well.
Yeah. Well, it will be the place to find those people.
Yes.
But then when you're there, you just come and find me and say, hey, can we pop into this room over here? Something's wrong with my guitar, and this guy says he can help me.
Yeah.
We'll have that available for you.
Yeah.
So it's not a bar.
No.
It's not a venue. It's
not a restaurant.
It's all
that
of these
has
things. It's a little bit of all
musician.
of those things together. But the point of it is to get people together.
It's community.
Doing things. Yeah.
It's
well,
community.
I've said this a few times, but Bill can't even walk his dog without a community forming around him.
It's called the police. Get that dog on a leash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we've got community builders and experienced people, and I think a pretty unique combination of things that I think is going to be very appealing to a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now let's talk about the venue. Not the venue, the place. Let's talk about the place. If we put it out there here, then others out there will know what we're looking for. So we've talked generally about what we want the place to be. But structurally, it needs to be about 6,000 square feet.
We have some wish list drawings that we've been working on. Yeah.
One of the places that we really love, but we're not getting any headway with, is the mill in Elora.
St. Jacobs.
Or in St. Jacobs, sorry. We have not been able to get a hold of the owner there, but it's sitting empty. And there's some
spot.
Incredible stuff, and it's happens to be right where Ed's coffee shop is. Hope that doesn't get Ed in trouble.
No trouble.
No trouble.
No, I'm a tenant. I think the building's fascinating, and it would be a great spot. And I mean, it's the eclectic building that you could make something like this work. Absolutely.
And there's a new section
But
to it.
there's a great new section. This building is idyllic for something like this.
Yeah.
But it's up to the owner to decide what he wants to, what he wants out of it. Because I get that everyone wants different things in life, and out of whatever the direction it is, it's irrelevant. But if you go back to the venue and the 6,000 square feet, an eclectic type building would be amazing.
with lots of parking,
Parking's important.
Beautiful
easy
location,
access off the express.
rivers there.
There's ups and downs. If you're in an urban, dense area, then we have lots of walk-in movement. But not necessarily, I think we're more of a destination, honestly. And I think
so.
people are going to make the effort to get there.
Yeah.
But, it could be,
There's pros and cons to
Actually,
both. Yeah.
doesn't fit the size, but the thought process could work. Anyway, lots of ideas. I would love an eclectic place.
That whole place could be a massive, and I know it tried to be at one time.
Which one?
The mill.
You going back there? No, we're not going back to the mill at this point. We can have that conversation, but not on air.
No.
No, that has to be between the owner and...
But that's the type of place.
Absolutely.
The reason
Character.
It's eclectic,
the
it has
character.
character, it has
but it has-
Canadian, it's traditional, it
But
has...
as evolutionary opportunities is where I was going to get at.
Yeah, because we don't
But
want to
before we
just
moved
get
on-
an empty, fresh build space and try and build character into that. I
Yeah,
think
get
it'd
an
be too
Amazon
difficult.
I
Warehouse?
can't say names. An
Warehouse.
Amazon warehouse. Yeah,
Yeah.
we've got 80,000 square feet, and that's just block one. There's 4 more if we want them.
But we're talking to so many other creative groups
Yeah, well,
that would want
wanna
to
use
join
the
in.
space as
Like
well.
an arena. We started out.
This is
an arena.
if there's a big enough space, we could start it off and help build it.
You know,
and fill it.
the other thing when I thought about this is churches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some really
Yes.
cool industrial modernized
Like a 70s, 80s church
the one
Yeah.
the one in St. Jacob's on the Hill. I'm bad at names.
on the west side,
On the if I'm coming
off King.
yeah, if you're
same
on
side
King
as
on the
yours?
right up on the hill in front of the Stokrock.
The one that's currently Toy Soup.
No, that's the other side of the street. No, the one that's further back and up high.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah.
That inside, I went
never
to a
been in.
concert. Well, I went to 2 concerts in there put on by Neruda, and the place acoustically was
incredible.
insane. And both times I got to sit up in the little
The choir loft.
in the
up
choir
top?
loft. Oh my God, amazing! And I'm looking down at the stage, and it's small, but the resonance, it's all wooden there. Everything inside is made of wood and these big giant wood arches, and it vibrated with the sound. It was very holistic. So something,
Is it an active church?
yeah.
Yeah, we could never do that.
No. But I'm saying that type of going back to that type of building or an old industrial
Yeah.
warehouse style building would make something like this very suitable as well.
Well, should
Yeah.
we talk about all the parts?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just picturing the drawing. We have a stage that will have a PA system that will be properly tuned to the room. And if we're lucky, a lot of what we're about to say is going to be variable based on the space that we end up finding, because there's so many moving parts. But wish list off the top, we've got a stage with a really good PA system and a room that is tuned for it. The main space that the venue is in is also kind of a restaurant / cafe, and then if we have a separate cafe, we may be able to, depending again on the space. It may have to be in one, or if we can divide it up, that's another option. And then we will have music lesson rooms. So you can come for music lessons, and there will be, on the drawing, I think we've got 5 rooms. One will be a large space that we could do band rehearsals in, or possibly choir, depending on the size of the choir. Another one that's a little bit smaller than that, again for ensemble, and then maybe 2 or 3 sort of individual music lesson studios. And then a small recording room as well. And what we will do is we'll have the PA, the board, patched into this recording studio, so we will be able to do excellent live off the floor recordings, and we'll have a small booth as well that will probably double as a podcast studio. And so, somebody can come and perform there. You've been working together with your friends. You've got a band. You've worked up some original songs, and then you want to book the space, have your friends come and play, and all of your friends and family can come and watch. And then we hand you a USB drive with high quality files that you can either have us or somebody else mix for you. I think that's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, we could even teach them how to mix.
Well, that's part of it too. Absolutely.
Yeah, and teach them how to do the lighting, and teach them how to do. There's all these.
It's all meant to be
components.
hands-on for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
I was going to ask a dumb question.
Yeah. Go ahead.
What
I
stopped you?
thought it was too dumb. Everything has to be soundproofed, one from each other. Out of curiosity.
Well, the music rooms will have. The music lesson rooms will have.
Like if you have a music lesson and a podcast, then can you hear each other?
So the recording studio room will be properly soundproofed, and the booth / podcast studio will be properly soundproofed. So whatever else is going on, you're not hearing anything in those rooms, and nobody's hearing what's going on in those rooms anywhere else.
Sweet.
The music lesson rooms will have some sound treatment because that's the
Is that what
expensive
it's
part.
called? Sound treatment?
Sound treatment.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's soundproofing and sound treatment,
me
two
again.
different things.
That's me again.
That's good, Bill.
I should turn that off.
Yeah, I like your phone. It sounds great.
Yeah.
But and then the main space will be designed kind of like a big live room in a recording studio, but it also looks like a restaurant / cafe. It also looks like a concert venue. So it's that room. We'll have some sound consideration for sure in terms of treatment in the room, just like these lovely blankets that we have hanging here in our podcast studio to help reduce the reflections. We'll have a lot of that considered as part of the build. Yeah, that's okay. I'll use a gate; it'll be fine. So those are the main things. I think the way Ed said it before was really good. It's not that it is a venue, but it has a venue. So it has a venue. It has a small recording studio. It has a music school. It has a bar / cafe / restaurant, whatever that ends up looking like. And then we're taking a photo. Hey.
Look, I remembered.
Yeah, I can admit.
Where's our audience of one? He never came back.
No.
He fell off the rails.
I didn't tell him. He actually came out.
Go ahead.
So he came out 2 Tuesdays ago.
And no one was here?
Yeah.
But I met him. I went.
Yeah.
You were here?
No, I went to your place and we had a great chat.
The cafe.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
I thought you guys came here and I was gone.
No.
That would have been funnier.
That would have been funnier.
In the
And
parking lot. We stayed in the parking lot for like an hour. It was minus 30. I lost a finger, but
But then we look at our space, and then this space is also a place for people who are founders, who may not necessarily be music people. So the big room that we've got for band rehearsals or choir rehearsals, maybe somebody uses as a boardroom.
Yeah.
For a meeting.
Or an instructor's room, or a music instruction could be converted to an office.
Yeah, absolutely.
A temp office or a meeting office.
Yeah, absolutely. But when you look at the people that are there, myself with my music background and Bill with his startup background, we're able to provide a lot of resources for people coming to the space.
Mm-hmm.
So we're looking to meet people and
and it's a place to connect.
Yeah.
And musicians, entrepreneurs, creators, founders, we all need to intersect on things that we're not in our purveyor. So maybe you got the greatest idea and the greatest concept, whether it be musically or business, but you don't know anything about accounting or you don't know anything about finance, and you need to connect to those people. But there's people that are in finance that have the same need but have this artistic vein and want this creativity and crucible, and that's how you're going to create. We're going to create intersections and clashes by nature, and so it is attractive to anybody that has the juice, and the juice is that creative juice and how you channel it. So that that's kind of where it's getting down to the brass tacks, I think, of the people that you having the things that the place has makes a bunch of people come and use it for different reasons, but they all intersect in that same location, and that's where the friction's going to occur, and that's where the spark will happen, and so that's the tie-in to make it all make sense to me.
Yeah, absolutely. The collisions. That's it's something that people really don't have access to.
Yeah. Maybe we can call it the Small Hadron Collider.
Exactly. But this is the thing, where the plan here is to be 19 plus all the time. So this is not for youth. And we're planning to run programs that are not typically run for adults.
Yeah.
You know, if you want to learn how to do tech, if you want to have an opportunity to get your hands on the lighting board, we'll make that available to you. You want to learn how to run sound for a live band, or just stand there beside the person that's running sound. We're going to have the type of people
Or
who are
learn
gonna
how
be
to use the
open
programs.
That. Yeah.
The garage bands
Yes,
or
absolutely.
the Logic or
Yep.
because there's a lot who are trying to do that as well.
Absolutely.
And
For
now-
whatever it is, if it's a podcast, or if they want to do, you know,
their own music from home or just playing with it.
Yeah.
And then maybe ultimately transitioning as they get better, and that's the opportunity will be there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Okay, Bill. So
okay, Ed.
when do you get the keys?
Well, Ed,
We need some time.
patience.
I don't know when patience is.
I know. We need to find out. We need to find the place.
Nah, but I'm talking. Do you think we can get there in 26, 27?
I want to get there in 26.
Okay.
I want to get
That's
there October 26. That gives me time to.
Oh no, October doesn't work for me. It's picking season on the
busy
farm.
that day.
Oh, that's right.
Sorry, I can't do it. So pick another month. But don't give me a month. It's all fine. The year works really well.
I definitely need to have it done this year.
26. Okay, good.
26. We've got enough
next year.
traction with our audience.
It's way in the future.
Way in the future. 2026.
4 more days,
Next year.
5 more days.
Yeah. The order of operations, find out exactly what a place is going to cost us.
Mm-hmm.
That helps us. We already know the equipment that we need to get, all the peripherals that we need to get. We know how much money we need to raise, potentially, once we nail down what the place is going to be.
And whatever the place is, some of the stuff may be done already.
Yeah.
So that's really a big variable for us.
So we don't want to raise too much more than we need. We want to raise enough, but we also want to build in the programs that, and the business model that helps not only support it, but make it
Sustainable.
profitable and sustainable. It's got to be
Sustainable. Profitable is all within reason. But if it's reinvesting in itself, it's sustainable. The profit,
it's got to pay the investors back.
true.
That's the key. And it's got to be attractive. Now, is this going to be investing in gold today? No. But then you don't get experiences out of gold. This is going to be a passion project, but it's going to be a
passion project that paid its way.
that pays its way and pays
back the
its
investment.
debts.
Sure.
And ultimately, if we get the right footprint and combination of things, this is something that can be replicated in other communities.
Right.
Again, this podcast has gone out to a very wide audience, and I've been approached by people in Hamilton, out east, up north, wanting to have the exact same thing in their communities. Because they recognize that this is not something that they've ever seen,
Right.
but they would love to be a part of. Can't be a part of it while they're out east. They might be a part of it if they're in Hamilton, but it's a bit of a stretch every week or
It's a
every
drive,
day.
yeah.
So this is something that can be replicated, but we really want to make sure it's protected too for what it is, and we have to keep. We don't want our members to be exploited. We want them to feel safe. We want them to feel that they can come and learn and explore and enjoy
Or contribute.
And typically in venture-based businesses, that part of the business is always discounted. I cannot ever let that happen. So the investors have to be the right ones. They can't be the ones that are going, well, I need to see a 5% increase in this by this time, or they can't be making up the rules. It's got to be a collaboration of a small number of people who decide on what happens in the business. Otherwise, it becomes chaos and unorganized. Or it doesn't reach the vision of really delivering experiences.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm in the experience business, so
Yeah.
that's primordial for me to, and that's the attraction too. Is like create the crucible to, create collisions where experiences are lived.
Yeah.
Sounds fascinating to me.
Yeah.
I'd love to walk in every door and hope that that's what you find there, right? Because most things are mundane or chaotic because that's the world we live
cutter.
in.
And there's nothing exciting about it.
Well, cookie cutter falls under mundane to me.
Well, yeah.
It's there's a lot of that. But when you have an experience of a place that you walk in and it's a different feeling, that's what we want to create.
I think our timing is exceptional too. I think people are so sick and tired of the corporate cookie cutters, the lack of innovation, the lack of personalization. You don't have relationships with the staff anymore. You don't know the staff
Because they're all transient.
They're all transient, part-time, temporary. You're working from home now. You don't have those sort of work communities that you used to have. Churches are dying, so you don't have those communities. So it's just people are hungry for authenticity. They're sick of the internet. They want real human experiences and very positive ones at that, where they don't feel exploited. And I think that's so our timing is really good. Society is sort of
It's that, or I'm going to buy some
land and
goggles and AI and disappear. Just
VR in your spare bedroom all day.
zoned out forever.
oh god, could you imagine?
No.
I know. I talk to some techies who think that that's the future. You want to go on a trip?
Did you never see
go in your
Wall-E?
bubble.
Did you never see Wall-E? That is the dystopian future. You end up just floating around.
The amoeba.
Not me.
No, life is to be lived.
100%.
Yeah.
And this is all built around music and coffee and founders.
Yes.
Have a good, nice drink. Hear some good music. Make some good music. Meet
Have some laughs.
people. Have some laughs.
Yep.
Yeah, and connect with people to help you with your ideas. How fun is that?
Yeah. Where can you do that now?
You can't.
No,
Not yet.
not yet. So when's this going to be done, Ed?
26. I heard it. It gives me a perimeter of a year.
Get some bumper stickers, FML 26.
They'll think it's one of those Proposition 13.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vote on.
Some hate speech website or
There's
something.
a Liberation Army. You have to feel it. No, we're not that.
No.
Bunch of commie.
Silence.
Silence. Silence.
Don't get yourself in trouble, Ed.
This is being recorded.
Yes.
There's evidence.
So can you make us a really good coffee blend?
Always.
Okay.
Actually,
And we can sell it because it's going to be the FML blend.
news is that we have coffee from our farm located in City of Export
Oh,
in
exciting.
Colombia. And so it'll be on a boat
coming.
soon. So we'll actually have coffee that was grown on the farm.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
sweet.
so cool.
Yeah. Very cool.
Can I
Well,
try
hopefully
some
our
of that?
blend. Hopefully our blend will have some of that.
For sure. We can make that happen.
I probably won't have any, but I'll make people
I
listen,
think you-
tell me how they like
We
it.
should make you. Let's see how part of this this club
Give
is,
it
this
like a
community.
drip. Put it on an IV drip for him.
Yeah, so he doesn't have to
ingest
taste it.
Yes.
Oh,
I see him just get all amped up and jittery.
I need more. I need
What
more.
is the substance that you're giving me?
Oh God.
I've been missing out for all these years.
I could have done so much more.
That could have been so much more effective.
All right, boys. Well,
Yep.
happy 25. It was a pleasure. It was a pleasure for me personally to hang out, to talk, to discuss, to interview, to interact, to laugh.
Meet some cool people.
Meet a bunch
Yeah.
of cool people, and just have a kind of a step into their lives and understand more about them. And they come in as strangers and they leave as friends
Yeah.
for me. So
Every
it's
single
really
one.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Even Sasan.
Even so, yeah.
Yeah. Just kidding, Sasan. He's awesome.
He was great.
Every single one of them were amazing.
No, absolutely, and they're all different, and like all of us, we're all different. We all have an opinion and an idea and a concept, and we get to share it. And
we listen.
yeah,
Like,
we
they
listen,
were listening.
Well, they talk and we hear them, and that's
Yeah.
the beauty of it, is making that concerted effort to hear what they're saying and enjoy what they're saying, and it's amazing.
I am so grateful to every single one that came in, especially the ones at the beginning when we didn't really have much of a traction and nobody really knew what we were doing. It was a bit more of a risk coming in, not knowing. Now, of course, Neil Aitchison had no idea what a podcast
What a
was.
podcast even
so
was.
that was easy to suck him in.
But each episode, there's absolutely a bunch of nuggets that you can take out of each one. I do, even just, I'm sitting here recording, but I listen back and I'm getting all kinds of really good advice and ideas and inspiration for all kinds of things from all these different people.
Yeah, for life,
Yeah,
for living life. They
absolutely.
all have, pieces of, like you said, nuggets of ideas of how to live life.
Well, I go in
And
and
we
I
have to
take-
live life every day. It's not
Yeah.
on our phones. It's not on screen. It's the part of living
the
life.
people.
Yeah, that we have to do. That they definitely.
But I've gone in and I've
brought
taken
across.
snippets, like 1 or 2 minute, 3 minute snippets, and made shorter versions on YouTube based on specific lessons. So I've put them under different categories of either perseverance, innovation, creativity, mental health, a whole bunch of things that are aspects that or subjects that tailor a creative. And so that's become very popular.
Yeah.
But I can go, our episodes last generally about an hour 20.
Yeah.
I know, so
That
short.
range.
It is, I know. I wanted to be longer. A lot of my friends are saying, it's so long. I don't have the time. I don't have the time. Well, just break it up.
Pause.
Yeah.
Pause.
Come back.
Yeah. But these snippets, I'll take a whole hour and get 8 different lessons out of each one.
Fantastic.
I bet.
Like
And
8
yeah.
out of
And
each
what
one.
are your clips? 15 seconds or something that you put together?
No, they're a minute, 2 minutes.
The shorts.
The shorts. Yeah.
A minute and 2 minutes
You should
long.
try that. You should check it out
Dude,
someday.
I
know.
edit
I don't
video.
have any
No,
time.
I don't. I don't have time for that. I edit video for my kid, and it takes me so long to do a game because you got to cut out all the stuff that A, he didn't do, and B, that when he did it wrong, you don't want to have that either. So you get boil it down to like, I don't know how long their games are, an hour and 20, an hour and 30.
Yeah.
And you get, I don't know, 16, 18 seconds of footage. But they're incredible,
Yeah.
seconds that you find, nuggets of talent. But no, I don't want to do them.
You don't have to do it. You just listen to it.
Listen to Bill's already done the work.
I've done the work
I
for you.
know, I just don't listen to them.
Oh, okay. I know. It's
To be
because
fair, you were here when
I
we
like-
because I don't
recorded.
take any of them with him in it.
And I like long format.
Yeah. Anywho.
It can't just last a red light.
Yeah.
I haven't even paid attention yet. It's already over.
I haven't even figured out what I'm listening to.
That's another struggle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we've got a bunch of shows lined up, episodes for next year.
Amazing.
So this is going to keep on going. I just want to say thank you to you two. You've given of anything, you've given me friendship. So I appreciate that.
Cheers.
Same to you,
we
bud.
do too.
And coffee. You give me coffee too.
Once in a while.
Well, that's how you got my friendship.
Hey, I did it without the coffee.
I know. See, I don't know how you do it, man.
I don't either.
He doesn't drink.
I'm a lot.
Ed just found out I'm vegetarian today. He's like, "What is wrong with you?"
Yeah.
I'm vegetarian. Doesn't drink.
Don't go to
doesn't-
Latin America. It's
No
either
coffee.
No coffee. No meat. No drink.
No tequila.
You don't like us, sir.
Yeah.
Gringo, what? What's wrong with you? You don't eat vegetables.
We'll work on them. But
Well,
thank
have a
you,
good
Steve.
holiday, guys.
Yeah,
Yep.
enjoy end of this
Yeah.
2025. We'll put this one to bed.
Major thanks to all the guests who came.
Yes, thank you
Major
all.
gratitude. They, you know what's surprising is that I only had one no, and it was a no for I can't do it now. No, there's two of them, but I'd love to do it later.
Mm-hmm.
So that's telling. Also, people just showed up. I didn't have to remind them. I told them once, and crossing fingers that.
Yeah, we've been lucky.
And they've all showed up, and they've given us more than we could ever ask for. So major appreciation for all of our guests. And I hope everybody has an incredible 2026, and they come see us and keep on listening.
Keep on listening. We got lots to do here.
Yeah, we do.
We do.
Awesome.
And with your help.
With all of our help.
Oliver, let's build a community.
All of their help, too.
Exactly.
Thanks, guys.
Beautiful. Thanks.